From iAfrikan Media, this is iAfrikan BYTES, a podcast that features commentary on African news, insights, opinions, and analysis with tech industry leaders and professionals. JCred as a platform was inspired with the frustrations of, you articulating UIF and how, that whole process and submitting this, that, and the third. Explain this to me. And I want you to tie it in as you're answering. The labor laws in South Africa, are they against business, for businesses? And as you were building JCred, which is a data analyzing, data processing tool, because we're going to have the CETA CEO. What would you recommend to him in his processing of information, data, submission, and on all these procurement processes? How would you, within the lens of JCred, how would you advise him advise him?
So for me, what just doesn't make sense is how one government entity doesn't speak to the other, right? One of the biggest use case we've got with our solution is data verification, right? And we've got a recent tender that we got with one of the CETAs, and they wanted to verify the IDs of 25,000 learners, 100%. Right? And it's a state-owned entity that needs to verify IDs, meaning they need to verify, home affairs 100%. Information. Then they have to go to a private company, which
to
is
facilitate that communication,
to just come and tell you that the ID is valid, right? So for me, it doesn't make sense. Look, I'm happy to be getting the business, but it doesn't make sense. And 100%. And that's the other thing that's frustrating me with government. 2018, when we're doing an exhibition, we're exhibiting JCred in Dubai at the tech conference, GITEX, and the Consulate General of South Africa, who's based in Dubai. Came with, I think at the time was the Deputy Minister of, I can't remember if it was Transport. And they were walking through and they were coming to the South African stands, and I spoke to the Consulate General then about a proposal that we can help with what we've done with JCred as a structuring, aggregating information. We're currently aggregating information from all government departments, 100%. And we said we can do it for government for free. And he then showed me the communications saying, look, he's passed my business card and this.
So he believed in that?
He saw the solution. I demoed it to him that he was amazed by it. And he proposed it to the minister. He sent me the communication saying, look, I'm following up. Nothing materialized from there. And the response was, no, I have to send me the contact details. I have to get in touch with him, and I have to. 2019, I'm back in Dubai. Same conference a year later. I bump into him again.
And now, what's going on?
Hey, no, let's push this thing. Let's push this thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Communicates. Nothing materializes. Following year is COVID. We don't go to that conference. 2022. Back at the conference last year. He's now at the end of his contract. He's based there for 5 years. He's saying he still hasn't gotten back to you. I'm like, that's not how things work. 100%. And he said, you know what? I'm coming back to South Africa. My contract is ending. Let's deal with it there. He came back this year. We were communicating. Said, no, write a proposal. Mentioned that this is explicitly for free, and did the whole proposal, send it through. Nothing materialized. And that's my biggest gripe with government in South Africa, is that practical solutions will not be adopted because of who you are. No one knows you. So just for that mere fact, it's not on merit, it's not on anything else other than I do not know you and who are you with,
So Sell it to me like you sold it to the Consulate General in Dubai. What is JCred? What does it do? What problem does it solve?
Yeah. So I think in its simplest form, and I hate defining it in its simplest form because my plans for it are much bigger than that.
And you'll take us to the future.
Yeah. So what JCred does is it aggregates data from multiple sources. 100%. Here in South Africa, we are registered as a credit bureau, so we're aggregating information, credit information. We are pulling information from the traffic department. We're aggregating information from Home Affairs and CIPC for company information, property deeds office for property information, for different use cases, right? Whether it's vetting, verification of information, but for me, and I was just talking to someone recently, where I was saying, as much as it's a KYC platform, you're a customer and you are saying that what you are more looking at is getting to know your citizen, right? So, because we use your true form of identification, which is your ID, and trace everything around you 100%. From that, from assets, vessels, property, companies, whatever it may be that's attached to you, right? So we have that as a solution, but where we really wanted to take it was with what I've seen going on in the UAE. So in the UAE, everything around you is known, right? So they know that Thoriso, who has entered the country, I mean, I have a residency ID there, and they know everything about me. So from property to everything to even fines and warrants and everything is aggregated, right? So, and we tried rolling out the solution there, seeing how it would work there, and it's almost impossible because government has become so efficient that we have no business there.